Hello and welcome to a special year-end episode of Movie Group Analytics.
And next year we'll be talking about the best upcoming movies of 2023.
And also talking about the best TV shows and TV series.
Yep, so if you like these type videos, like, subscribe, as well as we also have a guest with us, Charmian.
Thank you for having me. And it's great watching movies and TV shows, and with these lovely people.
Likewise.
Go out and watch them. Like and subscribe.
Alright, so let's get into it.
Hi, I'm Bernie from MJ, Movie Group Analytics, one of the members of our YouTube channel. It's been going for a couple of years, and my picks for 2022 for movies are, my first pick would be Top Gun Maverick. I thought it was an excellent movie overall. Well-directed action with very immersive cinematic scenes, and decent story. It was just overall a good story with not much politics involved. And then and I think the actors, especially Tom Cruise, did such a great job with the stunts, and it makes me feel like it's real. The stunts are real because they are. And my second pick would be The Batman. It was an excellent movie. That's probably my favorite superhero movie of the year, because it's just a different take on Batman, but it did it so well. It's a different take to it. It's a mystery, it's a crime noir thriller with a lot of dark elements and a lot of grittiness compared to other Batmans. And I think Pattinson did a great job with that, and also the Riddler was such a formidable villain as well. And then my third pick for movies is The Menu, which I watched fairly recently, and I thought it was a great movie. It was a really, really unique movie. Definitely, like, you wouldn't think you could make a great movie out of a dining experience, but they did. And it's just a well-balanced movie between, satire and comedy and thriller. And I thought just throughout the whole movie it was just a really great suspenseful movie, apart from the ending. But and moving on to TV shows for 2022. Technically, I haven't watched many shows, but I did watch season 4 of The Stranger Things, and I thought it was an excellent finale for. It's excellent season 4 for Stranger Things. It really built on the characters. After an okay season 3, they really developed the characters. Really, there was a lot of maturity with the characters and the character arcs, and I think they, did a great finale with season 4. Obviously, it's a great resolution for each of the characters, and so I think that's my picks for movies and shows for 2022. Happy New Year! I'll see you next year. Okay.
Hello, Marcus Lim here from Movie Group Analytics, here with my top picks for movies and TV shows of 2022. So at the very top of my movie list would have to be Top Gun Maverick. What more can be said about Top Gun Maverick? It's one of the most near perfect sequels that we've had in a very, very long time. Tom Cruise is in top form. The action sequences are amazing, featuring one of the best ever aerial sequences that you'll ever see on screen. Yeah, I just love it. And I'm really looking forward to Top Gun 3, and I hope that they won't take another 35 years to give us Top Gun 3. Actually, I forgot to show you the steelbook of Top Gun Maverick, which I've got here in my hands. Now, my second pick, which is a very close second, would be The Batman. The Batman. So, Robert Pattinson as the Batman in Matt Reeves' movie. It's a very long one. It's like almost 3 hours long. But it doesn't feel like 3 hours. I really enjoyed the slow burn feel of the movie. And I particularly enjoyed seeing how it's the very first Batman movie that we actually see the detective element of Batman. We actually see Batman use his detective skills to solve a mystery. And also, we get to see Batman as kind of as a Batman in training, right? He's not the polished Batman that we've seen in the Christian Bale Batman movies, but he's still learning. So I thought that's a very interesting take on the Dark Knight. And I just love the look and feel of it. Just look at this, right? Red palette, red and black. So I feel like Matt Reeves really knows Batman and he really gets it. So again, I'm really looking forward to the sequel, Batman 2. Hopefully will come out, I guess, in the next 2 years. And for my, I've only got 2 picks for movies. But for my TV series, my pick for TV series 2022 would be Star Trek Strange New Worlds. So a lot of Star Trek, modern TV Star Trek, I know that a lot of fans are a little bit disappointed by modern Star Trek TV, but Star Trek Strange New Worlds should bring them back, I believe, because it does go back to what makes Star Trek Star Trek. It goes back to the episodic structure of the original series, and it's just very accessible. Anson Mount as Captain Christopher Pike, brilliant captain. It's the very first captain who actually is also a cook, and he actually cooks for the crew. How cool is that? And not to mention his just amazing hair. Yeah, so Star Trek Strange New Worlds, if you haven't check it out yet, make sure you check out Season 1, because Season 2 will be coming shortly in 2023. So those are my picks for movies, Top Gun Maverick and the Batman, and Strange New Worlds for my TV show of 2022.
Hey, I'm Jono from the movie group Analytics, MGA, and here to give you my top 3 movies as well as only 1 TV series. I'll be going backwards compared to the others, listing the top to the bottom one. So I'll be going from the bottom, my number 3, to my number 1. My number 3 choice being actually Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's a good show, a lot of heart, a lot of story. I'd say it's a lot better than Multiverse of Madness. That is a bit of, yeah. But people are saying it's good or not. I actually go on the good side. I actually like the story and what it tells. It has a lot of heart. My second choice is actually hard to fit into 2022, but essentially it is a 2022 release in Australia or overseas, being called Belle. It was released in 2021 in Japan, but we only get it in 2022 January here. Really good movie. Sort of based off the Beauty and the Beast story, but different. It's the virtual reality version of Beauty and the Beast. And it's a more modern take on the story. So instead of the beast being an actual beast, a beast in the virtual reality, but the actual beast was nothing like an actual beast. But I won't spoil it because I would spoil the story. But a really brilliant story. I definitely enjoyed it. I didn't think I'd enjoy a musical, but I actually did. So that was another plus for that. Musicals usually don't go on my list, but this one actually did. My number 2. And the last one, the number 1, was actually one I didn't actually watch until really recently. Meaning I only just put it in the last few days. Because I only just watched it and it just blew everything out the water. The show was called Broker, a Korean film, filmed by a Japanese director, It is actually one of the winners of the Festival de Cannes 2022. The story is like so full, really brilliant, not just because I like one of the actors in the show. And yes, people knowing the actor, IU. IU, isn't it? Yes.
Wow.
But I didn't like the show just because of IU. It was just a gripping story. It was just brilliant, and it just blew everything out of the water in terms of story for me. And yeah, but just watch it once it comes out in streaming or international cinemas if you could find it in Australia. Released 26th December, Boxing Day. And my top series for 2022. Another Korean drama. Watch Extraordinary Attorney Woo. And that's it.
My favorite movies for 2022 are not necessarily in order, but so the first one I'm going to do is Top Gun. I thought that was a really good follow-up to the original. Long time since the original. Tom Cruise did a really good job in this one. I thought he wouldn't deliver, but he did. He really kept his kind of character in the first one, and grew from that. And the other characters did very well too. And the story was really kept you on your toes, and they really flew very well as well, flying and all that. Second movie is probably, I actually like the Marvel one, Wakanda. Black Panther 2 actually. It's I guess I follow up from the first one, but I thought it was really good. Just the battles and things like that, and just the overall cinematography. I think I really like that one. And the last one, this might be a surprising one. One that I just watched recently, very recently, a few days ago. I Want to Dance with Somebody, yeah. By Whitney Houston. I'm a big fan of Whitney. And a bit of story that I never heard of, like how she grew up and how she has different perhaps sexuality and all that. Found out, and how she had parents who were very, you could say very strict in her life, and obviously her husband, Bobby Brown as well. It was good story behind how she was, and songs were really good. There was something that they didn't include, but that's okay. I understand I can't fit everything in. It's a great memory and reminder of a great voice that we've had in the last few decades. And finally, the TV series. There was quite a few. I like the most recent one, the Tales of a Jedi. The animated one. It has those background characters that you kind of want to know more about. Ahsoka, who is Anakin's Padawan. No, yes, Anakin's student. Apprentice. Get a background of her, and then also get Qui-Gon Jinn's master, Count Dooku. Right? It's a bit of background story into those characters and then the challenges as well. That's it for 2022. Pretty good, I think. Not too bad in terms of series and movies combined. Lots of things to look forward to too in 2023. But we'll get into that next time. But all right, Happy New Year.
Hi everyone, my name's Charmian and I am an honorary member, a member of the movie group Analytics. I know a lot of people will probably mention more mainstream films, so in terms of films I recommend that came out this year, they're all going to be foreign language films, so here they are. First one was part of the Scandinavian Film Festival and it's called Nothing to Laugh About. It follows this comedian who on the same day finds out he's out of a job, his girlfriend's left him, and he's got cancer. It sounds pretty morbid, but it uses comedy and the darkness and the reality of life so well. And you follow this guy through all these bad times, trying to make good out of it with this sort of cynical attitude, but with the meeting the right people and the existing supporting friends. It is such a great ride, despite, I guess, the inevitable trajectory of it. It is such a great film. Yes, it does sound morbid, but trust me, it is a very funny film, and everyone should go watch that one, along with another foreign language film. This one is from the Japanese Film Festival. It's called Intolerant, and it follows the father who's found out the daughter's been killed in a road accident, and he puts so much blame on others. And as we go through this journey, he does things that are both comical, unreasonable, but you know it comes from a place of love. But yet you sort of find out that he doesn't really know his daughter. It is a great film where, again, it's dark comedy. You deal with death, but you look at his actions and they are both irrational, funny, but you sort of understand it at the same time. And he does come across as this self-righteous fool, but you see the character development, and in a realistic way where it's not snap your fingers and he's okay. Great character development. Again, a dark comedy. Go see that one. The third film, the other foreign language film, again, it was from a foreign film festival, French film festival this time. The film's called Kitchen Brigade, but in French the movie title is La Brigade. It follows a chef who really wants to do her own thing, be innovative, takes up a job offer which turns out to be a bit of a dud, but in actual fact, what she wants to get out of being a chef, in being innovative with dishes, she ends up in this position as being a cook for a refuge centre, and she teaches this to these kids or refugees, and she gives them hope. They give her purpose. It's got great comedy in it with these great dialogue, great lines. It's both heartwarming and funny. Again, please check these films out. And in terms of the TV series I like, this is a new TV series called Stuff the British Stole. Originally, it was a podcast and it had 2 series. And this is a 6-episode TV series, came out first year. Mark Vanell hosts. Each episode, he looks at one object and he looks at the history behind that object and I guess the contention of how it came to be in that particular museum. Very interesting, especially for history buffs, but Mark Vanell tells and explains the stories really well. So hopefully you enjoy those 3 films and the TV series.
Happy New Year!
And we'll see you all in the new year.
2023.
2023.
Then
More movies, more TV shows.
A lot more.